Okay, guys, don't mind the setup. It's very messed up. You know, I don't. This looks shitty, really, but this is how I do things. I'm a single dude. I have a mess all over the place. Okay, so let's get that aside first. So we're gonna continue from part two of our video. Yeah, before say that, you may hear some ambient noises, coming from outside. There's people working and all that. So just ignore that. Ignore the quality of the video. Ignore the setup. Let's let's move. So I reviewed the Benjie player in my last video. I promised I would bring up another video, follow-up video, to talk about other things. As far as the Benjie S5 is concerned, it's a good player for $25. That's fine. But don't buy the K9. You're just better off with the S5. And of course, the S5 has great earbuds. And these are the K9 earbuds. I'm going to talk about these, about how much these suck. Okay, but that later. So that's my take on these $25 price range DAPs, digital audio players. You might as well go for something more expensive, towards the $100 price range. Get Colorfly, get Feel. There's plenty of options out there. There's a lot from Kawan, the Jet Audio company, and there are pretty many other options as well. X Duo, X3. I'm told for $100 they kick ass. So best bang for the buck. It's totally up to you. I'll look for other videos of the DAPs for more suggestions and advice. In my video today, we're going to talk about earbuds and why earbuds. Okay, now I'm going to roll back a little. I know we've used something like this years and years ago. Something by Sony, something by Iowa. There was a company, JVC, people of my age group. I'm like 30, so we've seen these things in our past, around the late 90s and early 2000s. And then apparently the IEMs came into being in your canals, in your monitors, okay? And a lot of artists started using them, so we started using them too. And then slowly and gradually, every cell phone manufacturer started shipping this kind of a fit with all their phones, and they just went global. And IEMs, everyone knows what they are, and everyone uses these. Not me though. Nope. It's been a few months, and I've looked away from these, and I haven't looked back, and I don't need to. Why, you're gonna ask? You see, IEMs, no matter how good they are, they do not sound natural. They sound like the sounds coming out of a pipe, okay? Now, I've had many IEMs in my time, from $10 to $30, $40, $50, okay? And I went to this Audio Meet this one time. I had those KZ, that Knowledge Zenith ZN1s, which are nice. Dual dynamic driver, 8mm plus 9mm drivers on each side. They sounded really good. They had real good bass and open sound. But they were still insufficient. And at that headphone meet, I compared those IEMs to Noble IEMs. I don't know which name was that, but I looked it up. I've forgotten that now. Now those were $1,000 a pair worth of IEMs, and they had like probably 8 to 9 balanced armature drivers on each side. So that's like around 18 to 20 drivers, 9 or 10. I'm not exactly sure how much or how many drivers. And my $15 IEMs were probably 1 or 2% worse off than those $1,000 IEMs. So that's why I'm saying. I saw a drop, not of the monks. These are the VE monks. I'm gonna talk about what these really are. I saw a drop of the UN buds on Mass Drop, and I honestly laughed my ass off. I was like, what the fuck, This is so 1990s. This is the 2000s. Who the fuck uses these anymore? And then this one guy, he said, dude, you have to try them out. It's a very different sound. You have to try it out to know how special or what's so good about those. And so these are the VE Monks Plus. I ordered these online from China, AliExpress, and when I put them on, I was like taken to a next level. Earbuds sound much more close to headphones. Most of the times they're open back. They've got the airy sound, a natural, more neutral sound signature, the instrument separation. The soundstage. It's so wide and so broad. And at times it's easy to forget that you're listening to earbuds. And you start believing or start thinking, once you have them on for some time, that maybe you're actually listening to your headphones. It gets that confusing sometimes. So if IEMs, any IEMs, if they give you 40% headphone sound or 30% headphone sound at any given point in time, the earbuds will give you over 60% headphone sound. That is how good earbuds are. And instead of you having these as your daily drivers, to have your portable headphone sound with you, I'd actually recommend earbuds. And I would strongly recommend any people, any guys, enthusiasts, pleasurists, purists looking at this video, I would insist you try out the earbuds. And these are the best ones to start with. The Venture Electric Monks Plus. They get a Monk version, which was all black. They're gone now. Those are the classics. These are so much out there right now. There are plenty in stock. Even right now, they're going on mass drop. They also come in different color variations. This is the original color variation. There's an opaque red, then there's a see-through blue, there's a see-through purple, and so many varieties. And if you just look up the internet, if you look for VE Monks, the internet is full of so much praise about these. There's so much content to find out. There's so much detail out there you can look at. And people, sometimes they swear they sound better than their Audio-Technica M50s. And yes, even for me, I've sold off my M50s. Now, they used to give me fatigue. They do sound better than that. And some people, they're going to swear that these sound like the Sennheiser 598s or the 598 SEs. And I'm not going to disagree with them. Now, that was the first part of our video talking about why buds over IEMs. And I've told you, now you know. So dig a bit deeper and get some for yourself. Today, we're going to extend this discussion in our second part of this conversation right now. Which earbuds should I buy? So, of course, I'd be glad to recommend that to you, because there's so many of these on the internet right now. It's very easy for them to confuse you as to which one you should buy. So I'm going to talk about the products that I have here, the ones that I have, and I can probably will try to find out what might fit your preference. Now, first about these, the VE Monks have a pro neutral sound signature across the board. They are great with highs, and the mids I think are a bit forward to my liking. Yeah, a bit more forward than I would prefer. I listen to electronic music, and I've got those Fostex and those JVC Live Beats, so I like my bass, and I always like to have mids a bit laid back, but the mids are quite forward in the VE Monks, and the bass is a bit lacking to my taste. So people who want to listen to electronic music, this will work for anyone, but for those who are craving for bass, there might be something else I could tell you about. But overall, these are pretty nice. $5 plus shipping wherever you can find that. It's great value for money. All you got to do is skip your next sandwich, or your coffee and just grab these. Even if they break, even if you lose them, you can always order a pair again. So these are really timeless. Now, how do they face competition? They face competition by the likes of these. There are so many other options you might want to consider. Now, these are the Benjie BJ-49s. They often ship with, again, the Benjie S5 that ships with these. Now, this is a different cable. This is a modified cable. But of course the body and the drivers are the same, the sound is the same. A lot of people are going to talk about, I'm gonna leave behind some facts, some arguments people have. Now, this is some kind of a silver plated cable or whatever. It's cheap, it's $20, not much. But no, people say, hey, I swap cables on my earbuds or IEMs, and wow, the sound is night and day difference. That is just a load of crap and shit. Even the VE Monks, this is the candy edition. These are $10. I really love the cable. I really love the plug. And these were limited edition. I don't think they're available anymore. But even with the changed cable, although they look nice, and they certainly look $50 worth of equipment now, the sound is not different from the VE Monks plus $5 ones. Okay, so I have to get that out there. I also have to get another thing out there. People talk about burn-in. I swear I never see burn-in affecting, equipment of this size. I've never seen burn-in affect anything. Any equipment that I buy, if I plug it in right there and it sounds good right away, it's gonna stay there. It's gonna improve, of course, maybe 5%, but that's it. It's good to begin with. That's the whole point. And if anything sucks right out of the box, it is gonna suck for sure. For eternity, it will keep sucking ass. That is life. That is how things are. So, I don't believe in burn-in. I believe in burn-in making 5% difference, but that's all. Burn-in is only to help your equipment get up and running. Maybe let the driver flex enough and, develop that to and fro movement. Maybe get it in synchronization, but that's all. Even the headphones, the best of headphones that I bought, they were good to begin with, out of the box. Okay, so these are $10. The original one's $5. These you can find, I think if you can find these are $5 to $7, but these are the ones that ship mid by S5. So I don't know. I actually bought the player for these, and I'm happy. I'm really happy. These have much better bass than Monks. Now people are gonna argue that, hey, earbuds don't get you that fit, so how's the bass gonna be? To be really honest, these are the V-Moda bass freakus, okay? People know they have bloated or muddy bass, but they do have a lot of bass. And I tried and tested and compared both of these. Despite this fit, it has the same goddamn bass. Beat that. Alright, so some other options that we may have are these. Now I'm also gonna play these buds right here in this video and compare as to how these compared to each other, how the sound signatures compare. So, well, this video is long enough, so let me just finish off this video here and continue. I'm gonna upload the next video from right here, right this point. We can continue talking about that. So thank you for watching. Do start watching the other part. Bye. Okay, so now here's the unboxing of these. I just got these today. I kind of unboxed them already. I'm just gonna show you how they ship. Boarseman K-25. These were $7, including shipping. Here are the specs. Oh dear, they unboxed themselves. That is full of shit, but hey. I'm sorry, my phone sucks. Can't even autofocus by itself. Okay, so this is what the box includes. A nice cable. I like this jack. The jack has a very solid feel, and it's pretty nice. I'm sorry about the focus, guys. The focus is really messed up here. The cable is actually thick and nice. It's a bit slippery. It's just about the same cable as the VE Monks Plus. Now the shells are red. I really like this opaque red. The Boarseman logo here. I've put the foam tips already, and just gonna demo them real quick, and I'm gonna compare them to Monks and to these Benjies we have here. First, I think I'm gonna compare them to Monks. Need to check the bass on the Monks and other stuff. Alright, so just I'm gonna check this momentarily. Give a quick listen. Alright. Alright, so the Boarseman sound signature is actually very close to Monk's. I think they're just a bit louder. That might suggest that these are 32 ohms and these are 64 ohms. But they're a bit dark, a bit on the darker side compared to the Monks, but still very good. So again, these are also $6 to $7. You can't go wrong with either one of them. But you may as well go and choose Monks over these. Now I've got another pair of earbuds here that is also $7. I'm still trying to find something that has bass, you know, like my Benjie earbuds for all those electronic music listeners out there. Alright, so this is the HiZ. Life is like a box of earphone. Okay, I hope I don't get some other, you know, unwanted shit from inside of this. Let's see, how does this open? Okay. Alright, that's pretty neat. Earphone here, accessories here. Let's look at the accessories first. That's nice. Okay, so they've got different kind of tips. These, I think most of the material in here is just like the VE Monk expansion pack, yeah. Even though they've got even more tips and stuff in their buds. Okay, that's a nice collection of foams and other stuff. It might come in handy when run out of foam. The earphones themselves, very nice. Nice, 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 nice. Again, an L jack, but it's a different kind of different shaped jack from my other jacks, and it doesn't look so bad. The cable actually feels more solid. It has that weight. That weight. It's actually, the weight is actually more than Monk's plus Candy cable. So these are really heavy. And I must reiterate again, these are also $5 to $7. The cable's very, very nice, and it's long enough. Okay, so here are your earbuds. They're actually pretty well made, you know. It's black, jet black plastic, but the plastic feels very nice. It feels more expensive. It is better plastic, I can tell you for sure. I'm gonna demo these as well right off the bat. I need to put the foam on though before I. Now, a lot of people argue about using foam and not using foam. Foam can always get you a better fit and get you just a little bit more isolation, although, you know, isolation is for shit in the earbuds. But it controls the bass, it holds the sound inside the ear more. So I would recommend you use foams. I was, before I was recommending donut foams, you know. These are the donut foams, open from both sides, but I'd actually recommend just the regular foams now. Okay, let me just feel the sound of these. Wow. Wow. I'm beginning to think these might be better than Monk's. Wow. This is surprising for me. This is very surprising, and I can't say that out loud. But I have to say this in my video. These are much brighter, and there's some elements that are forward. They still have the same soundstage, maybe even better instrument separation, but they are brighter. For some odd reason, they're up front. And I find that amusing. And I have to compare these to my favorite earbuds, the Benjie earbuds. I like the bass, and they have that bass. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, strange things are happening, and right now the TY HiZ is performing better than any of these. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna cut the video short now. We've talked about why you should go for earbuds, and we've talked about the price ranges. You know, everything here is not more than $7 a piece. You can't go wrong with any particular thing, except for these. These fucking suck. These came with the K-9 Benjie player. I'll tell you how to identify these. This is what they look like. I hate these Benjie buds. So if any of you out there have these Benjie buds, I'm sorry, they suck. You might as well grab something else. Get the silver ones, the silver shell ones. So I'm gonna write down below in this video in my description as to which buds to choose for what type of music. Okay, thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. Okay guys, part 3 of my video. So I've tried and tested all of them on my Creative E5. Needless to say, it has enough juice for all of these. And I've done some A/B tests of all these earbuds. Now we go by the numbers. The V Monks have the most balanced sound, and a bit high towards the highs, a bit more upfront mids. Bass is much below my requirements. Instrument separation isn't that great either. Soundstage is okay on the whole. These are 64 ohms. Now the closest to these are these Boarseman buds. These are also $5 or $6. Construction is almost the same as the VE Monks Plus. There you go, a bit louder on the whole, and I think a bit more refined. That could be because these might just be 32 ohms and the Monks are 64 ohms. Then we have the Benjie earbuds, the silver ones. These are about $7. All of these have the same shell. This is the gray shell. The bass is really nice on these, but laid back mids and laid back highs. Now I should tell you, at least these two, the Candy Monks and I think even the Monks, the regular Monks Plus, are a bit darker now. This, which is very surprising to me. These Benjies are darker, but these are still dark. So these are a bit bright, a bit more upfront, a bit better instrument separation, which is a surprise to me anyhow. You know, people praise Monks so much, but well. And finally, these are the TY HiZs. Now these combine the best elements of all of these. They have the bass like this, real good bass. They are brighter than all of these. I mean, they have bass and they are bright, a bit bright. Not uncomfortably bright, but nicely bright. And the best part is, the instrument separation is so nice. The soundstage is so better. And these also beat these IEMs, by all counts. Even their bass is better than these, so these, I don't need these. I'm not going to consider those. Guys, this is the star of the show. You're looking at the best earbuds you can buy. I think they are $7. I'm going to put the price in the description and the links to all of these. But if any one of you are going to get any of these earbuds, even Monks, go for these. They have the best cable. It's tough. It's a bit stiff and hard. It's better than the cable of any of these earbuds, any of the stock versions. So you should get these. This is the star of the show. I would take these over any other earbuds. That's my take, that's my conclusion, and that is rightly so. This is what they look like from inside. So thank you very much for watching all of my stupid videos. Really, thank you for your time and your patience. And please ignore any language errors, any information errors here. But this is what I recommend. You better go get these. There's also a 150 ohm version of these. I didn't get that. Maybe I'll get that sometime really soon. But these are really my favorite earbuds now. Hands down. HiZ. Thank you guys. Have a great day.